Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Build Study. Well, this is the second half of this episode, which I did quite some time ago, and I just logged on. I'm using, by the way, Jappa's new default texture. This city was done by a Japanese build team of about 200 people. That is weird. Over a course of 72 hours total. Wrap your head around that. This place is huge, and I only saw the first half of it or so last episode. You know what? I am going to turn off. Actually, it might be off already. Animations, are they all off? They're all are off. Wow. Okay. I'm still not, my computer's not doing great at the moment. So anyway, yeah, this enormous city, it's basically, they tried to do a JRPG, which, from my mind is like the, let me think of Dragon Quest from when I was a kid, and we're talking 87. That's 1987. Yeah, so Dragon Quest, that kind of stuff, and that's why there's like it's medieval, but then you look and like, oh, there's enormous animals and stuff like there's an enormous frog and all that kind of stuff. So it's a bit of a combination, and this is built super fast just to see what they could do in again like 3 days, right? So there's been some awesome things. I thought we should just continue to take a look there. I know Edgy's wish showed me. Oh, that's cool. Sponges up there, huh? Oh, that's cool. That's an interesting thing. I like that. Edgy's Wish is the one that recommended this, and mentioned there might be there's a few more things that I didn't see last time, so I'm going to try to head over to that sort of area, because there's organic builds blow my mind, and I thought we should just take a look at those right away. This is a cool idea for a volleyball court. Kind of small, but it's cool. Yeah, it looks like you can get up the ladder. I wish things connected, but that it is vanilla Minecraft, and that's how those things are. I want to take a look at these ships. I think that we looked at some of these last episode, but my goodness. See, this is the kind of thing, it just makes me think, man, I built my ships too small. My ships are too small. Yeah, here's one of the things I want to see over there in the distance. But look at that ship. For one thing, the sail is awesome. I like the idea of using bone block for it. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting wool stairs and slabs from the last Dinnerbone tweet series, which came out, well, today for me. I'm on the 10th, October 10th of 2018, if anyone's watching this far off in the future. Hopefully things are better for you in the future than they are for us right now in this crazy world that we live in. Anyway, I don't want to get too political, but yikes. Okay, so yeah. So anyway, these sails are amazing. I like, another thing I like, and I don't know if I would do this necessarily, because the small scale, the limitations of Minecraft are apparent. Because when you get up close, this looks a little wacky, right? But I love that it's going at an angle first. I think that's a super interesting way to do it. Secondly, I love how that by putting something small, like it's pretty much as small as you can do a sailboat here, right next to one of these big ones, it makes the scale even bigger. I'm finding that now doing Helheim over in the realm of Vasten. I'm finding that, like, you think, wow, it looks, it looks big, but then you put a few really small houses next to it, and all of a sudden you're like, crap, now it looks huge. Wow, it's like next level of stuff. I want to see what's going on over here. What is this? Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's such a cool little boat. Or a little airboat, I mean. Oh, that's so cool. I'm not actually sure which way it's supposed to go. I guess, yeah, this way, right? Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I'd love to have some of those, like real little boats flying around, because we do have airships. Airships is in the Vasten lore. By the way, if you're new to this series, the idea is that I go through other people's builds and look at them in relation to how I could better build in the realm of Vasten, which is like my vanilla world. So that's kind of the idea. Oh, I like this. End rods on sea lanterns to make that look like a sort of magical propeller. Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool. But let's get to what we're all here for, which is this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. It's like I guess it's like a kraken or an octopus. Look, guys, look at this. There are not words to express how blown away at the, so organic shapes. up close, and this is part of my problem. Here's part of my problem as a builder. Up close, because that's where you are when you're building. You know, B-dubs always says it's like your nose to the canvas. You know, you're like this close, putting blocks down, blah, 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 blah. It's hard for me to get my head into thinking this size. Because look, if you go out here, I should go over this way. Oh my goodness, there's another one. There's 3 enormous shapes here. But if you back up almost to render distance, which I have fairly low right now because of my performance issues on my computer these days, but look at that. That's one of the coolest things I have ever seen. I mean, that is one of the coolest things I have ever seen. The idea to build a shark with sails, it's like a shark restrained in like a harness so that you can sail on it. That's amazing. But then it's a whole nother level. Think about that. Like they came up with this idea or they came up with the shape of it and everything. But then on top of that, they decided to make it jumping out of the water. And that's a real work of art. I mean, that's a work of art. To think of that 3-dimensionally, wow. I love it so much. This turtle, super cool. Super cool. I love that. I just love everything about that. That's really neat. That's really neat. Now, would that fit in the realm of Vasten? Probably not. Probably not. You know, I mean, it would be. It's a little fantasy, but that's really cool. That's really cool. Look at this dolphin jumping out. Love it. It's almost. I mean, I would say definitely done by the same builder, or maybe someone who's inspired by it. But that's really neat too. I love it. I love this giant like kraken or octopus or whatever it is. It's totally sinking a boat. Look at that. Oh, you know what's cool? That boat's actually been... Did they do it underwater too? No. No, they didn't. Okay. I mean, again, 3 days. But yeah, the boat's actually... So it's going up on this half and down on this. I didn't notice that before. So it's actually broken in half by this big giant octopus thing. That's really neat. Super cool. Super cool. That's the thing that Edgy's wish recommend. He's like, oh, you guys should go see the shark because yeah, you're right. That is really awesome. So there's some other things over here that we didn't see last time that I think we could do. Look at this houseboat. How cool is that? A stone houseboat. I mean, maybe it's not a boat. I think it's just supposed to look like a boat. That's even cooler. I could see someone doing something like this, right? I could see someone definitely doing something like this. I love these houses with an overlook. Oh, what's this? What's this? Is this a dry dock? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, because they can close this. This is really well done. This is really well done. They can close the doors and get all the water out. Oh, very cool. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. Let's look at this for a second. Just look at the shapes and let's talk. So, again, just thinking as a designer in a survival world, how to best do this. So the color palette is limited, but not nearly as limited as what I usually do. So with lots of acacia roofs, lots of probably dark oak. I get mixed up on the default texture pack. There's some oak up on top, lots of stone stairs around here. But what they did is they put a dry dock here with the ship in it. It looks like it's one of those airships too. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's so cool. This is the same airship. Oh, it's the same one. It's just being built here. Oh, and even cooler. Look at that. What a smart way, because that's where the door closes. Very cool. Man, I love this. So, yeah. And then over top of it, they put a house. Like there would be space here. Now, see, I would probably not think to do that, to be honest. I would probably just build the dock, put a roof on it, and then go. But instead, they did the extra step of actually putting a house on top of it, right over it. So it just gives so much depth, like both horizontal, or horizontal, like in and out. I don't know what that would be. Horizontal is like left, right, but like vertical depth, right? Like this goes up higher. And let's look at this house, like too. The design is really cool. I mean, it's not quite as detailed as what my gut tells me, but again, 72 hours, right? So, yeah, this is just very cool. Very, very, very cool. I like this kind of stuff too, going out in the water. I need more of this in my life. Vasten, we need to do more of that, where it actually extends out and then there's like a tower or an extra little room with an interior. Neat. That kind of stuff just adds a lot to the town. You know, instead of just being a very straightaway dock, it's really cool. I do wonder, this would look so good in Germ's pack. Should we change? Let's change real quickly. Let's just change out of here. Germ, with the new 1.6 version of Taste of Vasten, which just came out a couple days ago. Oh, this is going to look so beautiful. It might take a minute. So, if you have any worlds, I should say, while we're waiting for this to load up, if you have any worlds that you would like to see that would be a good fit for me on Build Study, please send them my way. Send them either on Discord or you can email me at fixxitt412, spelled like my YouTube name, 2 X's, 2 T's at gmail.com. You can do that as well. If you can think of like the perfect world to for me to sort of really look at and everything. Oh my, look at this now. Look at this now. This looks so good. I wonder what this looks like. Probably this may not look quite as good because of the glass and the concrete textures and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't quite work as well. Doesn't quite work as well with our sort of special concrete textures. But the buildings look amazing. Oh, look at this. This went from like, oh yeah, that's cool, to wow, that is a work of art. You know, I love this kind of stuff. We saw this over in Artcraft too. You know, you do see the sort of decreased performance with Germ's pack because of all the different stuff, the bushy leaves and everything else. There's a little bit of that. I get definitely reduced frames. Yeah, dipping down into 30. Yikes. Anyway, so oh, this is cool. I wish I could give more credit, but I like this idea of like, on the bottom here, now this doesn't look like it's finished, but on the bottom this would be like a little walkway. We found some of that over in Artcraft and it was so cool. And then the top would be a little bit more closed in, little roofs going up. I mean, this is a really beautiful house. This is a beautiful house. I would love to make one of those somewhere. I'm not sure where to do it, but yeah, man, that's nice. Man, that's really nice. Let's look a little bit more in this texture pack before we move right along. You know, one thing I've been thinking about is changing the texture of spider webs one day to be a little bit more neutral, like maybe a little bit less spidey webby and a little bit more be able to be used for other things. Look at this. So these are end rods. That looks a little weird. That probably looks a lot better in default. We'll just pretend like we didn't see that. Oh, and look at these too. I like the idea of mix. This is kind of cool. You know, it doesn't work with our texture pack quite as much because we have sort of a default wool, and quartz stairs are actually like brick texture, which is really nice for building, but it doesn't quite work as well here. I bet this would work a lot better. But I like the idea of mixing wool and quartz, especially thinking that they did this in creative, so they could have used all of quartz, but didn't because of the texture. I think that is a really cool idea. Cool, neat. Man, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love how fast this was done, and just the foresight to make it all is so good. What is this? Is this acacia? Yeah, it's funny. We build with acacia all the time, but it looks different maybe with this palette. What is this? Gray wool. Gray wool and acacia in this pack look really nice together. Interesting. Huh. Wow. And what's this? Is this N stone? Bedrock? Yeah. Can't use that. Wow, that's interesting. The wool, the 3 wools and acacia. Wow. Huh. That is interesting. I need to make a note of that. I'll just say I'll do it with a screenshot. So the 2 different wools and acacia wood work really well. So cobblestone works really nicely in that too. Yeah, I'm gonna think that through a little bit. You might be seeing some of that come to you at some point. Took time to make a banner. That's cool. Wow, this is finished on the inside. This again looks so different, I'm sure, with this texture pack than with default. In fact, let me change over to default and yeah, let me change it because Germ just did these new aquamarine things that are gonna make this look just quite a bit different. Actually, you know what I should do? I want to show you something. Well, no, I'll save that for an episode. I was messing around with Ecliption's supports and stuff, and they're really cool. And just wait till you see it. But yeah, maybe I liked it better in Jordan's texture pack. I don't think this works as well. I'm not a fan of the concrete, to be honest. I'm a fan that they added it, but I'm not a fan of the really like Technicolor, shiny, colorful things. I think it's great to have them in the game. I would prefer those to be something that you can change, which is why we did. We have actually changed those. So, what else do we got? Oh, look at this one. This was a nice house. A nice house built at an angle. That's cool. Building an angle is so challenging in this game. It's hard to actually come up with window designs. How'd they do it? Oh, this is cool. This is a really cool window design. So, a triangle with one glass and then 2 fences and 2 trapdoors. That is really interesting. And wow, all this. That helps too, actually. That's cool too. The different colored stairs just at the angle. I really like that. Let's take a picture. Cool. That's really nice. Man, there's a lot of nice stuff here. There's so many good builders in Minecraft. There's so many great builders. Oh, here's a map. Oh, that seems helpful. That was probably really helpful while building. So where am I? Am I on this map? I don't think that I am. Weird that I'm not on this map. I guess it's not that big of a size, but I should do these. I should do these build sizes with like a journey map or something loaded up so I can actually find my way around. What's going on up here? Do we see this already? I may have seen this already. I think I saw this. This is a dragon attacking an airship, perhaps. That's really nice. This is really nice. Wow, look at that. Man, it's really thin. It's really thin, but the foresight to make up these things, so good. It's so good. Yeah, I definitely talked about this one already. I think we've gone the wrong way from which way I meant to go. Let's head back. Let's head back to the other way. In fact, actually, let's walk. Let's walk so we can actually get the feel. Because sometimes, you know, flying over, that's not the way things are generally intended to be looked at. Flying over, you know, they're generally intended to be sort of walk through, you know, and you really get feeling like, oh, wow, I'm actually living in this world. It's super cool. I'm stuck. Yeah, we'll just break this stuff. It's fine. I can live with it. I think I just heard something like maybe a witch. Are these custom trees? I think that they're oak trees that maybe someone just sheared around a little bit, just to make them look different. Added in some different leaves to them. I think, probably, but that's a cool effect too. What's going on up here? Oh, like a well? Oh, a 2x2 well with a pot. That's cool. Cauldron. Okay, I know I said I was going to walk, but I think I'm stuck. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Maybe nursery or an orchard or just small trees, maybe? I'm not sure what that exactly is, but... What is this? Oh, it's an anvil. Holy cow, that looks cool. I couldn't even tell. That's a torch with an anvil. Wow. Oh, that's cool. That is super expensive, but that's cool. Probably not that survival friendly unless you just want one for some reason. But wow, neat. Oh, what's this? Let's look at this from down there. What is that? Oh, is it a? Oh, is it a big bird? Maybe a big bird sitting on top of that thing. That's pretty cool. You'll find that there are a few Optifine. Oh, that's string. Oh, that's fine. I was going to say a few Optifine problems, but no, that's string holding up the carpet. That's the only way that can happen, because carpet would fall down if it weren't for that. Cool. Let's head over this direction. See, ooh, what's this big building? Are those chains going up? Are there chains holding this thing up? Oh, look at this building. Oh, that's super cool. What a cool design. What a cool design. Oh, man. That is really neat looking. That is really interesting. I love these lines. There's almost no stairs, actually, too. It's really blocky. But just the design is so good. I love that. That could be for future Kingdom of Man, like the High Humans home. That sort of design. That is really interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool design. Congratulations, guys. That was awesome. I should give credit. Let me see if I can find a sign on who built this. Not that I can pronounce name, because almost all these are in Japanese anyway, but let me see. This is an awesome design. Rance's Library. Man, Rance. Rance, you are the man/woman. That's amazing. What else we got? What else we got? I like these. Look at these. See, again. I keep talking about it. Again, houses that aren't built on the X or Z axis in Minecraft. It's totally key. It's totally key to making a world that looks like it's a real world. I mean, this is really well done. Houses that aren't square. Boom. Boom. There's another house that's not square. This is it. Look at the layout of this town. I think a lot of people would not have built a layout like this. They would have built the footprint being square, and I am included, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done with square houses, or at least for now. I love the idea of this. And if I'm going to do a square house, I'm going to do something like this, where it's a really interesting footprint. Let's go up above and take a look at the footprint of this house. This map is awesome. See, that's a square house. That's as square as I'm willing to go from now on out. That being said, I'm building a lot of rectangle squares in Helheim right now, but that's okay because that's how they're supposed to look. But when I get to bigger houses, yeah, I'm going to make bigger houses and I'm going to make them look like this. This is a far superior option in my mind. Also, this kind of stuff hanging above is really beautiful and I love it. I just wish that there was a way to make banners actually connect so they didn't float in the air. I don't know. A full block, I guess, would do it, but sometimes that looks a little chunky. It'd just be nice. It'd be nice if we had that ability. Here's an interesting idea for farms that I don't think are utilized often enough. Everyone puts one windmill in the farm, except for us. We don't have any. But most people put one windmill in farm. Having more than one, totally key. I think that this is really neat. You can have... These are really well done. Sort of almost like a Tudor, German, Nordic, German style house, I guess. Really cool. And I love like it's been logged recently. So here's another thing. If you're going to put a bunch of a logged area, then you have to put little trees that they wouldn't have cut down. So this person did it. Little trees. Cool. That's something that actually I need to go back to Kalahal and do because I put a few little trees, but I think there needs to be more. Oh, another nice dock. This whole area is a dock. Oh my goodness. What are these statues? What are these statues? Is it the beginning? Is this the beginning of the house? Or of the base? I'm just gonna guess that there's nothing over here. Because I'm just gonna guess that maybe they built this initially. Oh, look at this! Oh, that's so cool! It's like out of the map almost, but you can tell it's like been an area that like either it looks like maybe a mine. I'm gonna get surely there's no mine. Yeah, okay, because this is. Why is there one leaf? 2 leaves up there. Maybe it was supposed to be something else when the timer ran off. So, yeah, I love all these little trees. I think they're really cool. Really, really, really cool. I'd really like to build forests of these trees. I noticed that, again, going back to Artcraft, I noticed that there as well. I noticed that they had a lot of, like, big fields of little trees. A campfire. This is a cool way to do it, too. It looks like a burnt, like where fire used to be, the bedrock. Obviously, we can't do that. But very cool. And this looks like the end of the world painter map. Okay, let's head back and take a look at the rest of this. And I think maybe I've explored this whole map. I can't think that there's anything that I missed. Let me just check real quickly. I'm pretty sure I caught it all. I want to take a look at those statues, and then I think we are good. Oh, I like this. Oh, those are cool statues. Statues are hard in smaller scale. I think Criddle had a great point over in Vasten. Criddle said, ruin statues are great because your imagination fills in the gaps, which is a really, really, really great point. This is a cool bow, though. I gotta say, that's a really cool bow. I think that the problem is these statues. Okay, so my only problem with the statues, they did absolutely the best that they can. It's really good. The only problem is that the scale is so small. Like you have to go with legs like this, right? Or you could do what Crow did, which is kind of ruin them, and then all of a sudden your imagination fills over and takes in what they sort of were meant to be. And here they're perfect, so your imagination doesn't want to work. So, but you still have to engage it to see what it is. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of a difference, but this is very fine. This is a very fine statue. Nice. And I think, unless I missed something tremendous, I think that is it for this build. That's a super cool lighthouse. So, yeah. So that's it. So if you guys enjoyed this, I'll leave a link to their Planet Minecraft page where I got this in the description. Please go and leave them a diamond and a star and lots of love, and tell them I sent you if you want to. That'd be nice. show me some love for showing them some love. How about that? Anyway, thank you so much for coming by. This blows my mind. This whole thing blows my mind. Anyway, I'll see you again next episode of Build Study, and hopefully I'll see you over in the realm of Vasten as well. So love you all. Bye everyone.